Hi, everybody, and welcome to another Linfield Coaches CatChat. Joe Stewart here with head Linfield swimming coach Kyle Kimball. Coach, how you doing today?
Hey, great. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, glad we could catch up with you. And you guys are already well underway with your season. You had the Northwest Conference Sprint meets back in October, and a couple weeks ago, already getting started with the full Northwest Conference dual schedule against Willamette and Lewis and Clark. But last couple seasons have been weird ones for you guys with the pandemic and even last year when it felt like we were coming out of it. Of course, winter sports were right in the thick of things getting bad again. What has it been like this season, just kind of able to get things back to normal and back in the pace of a normal season?
Yeah, it's not funny, but it's interesting. I will say that, for my juniors even, like, they still haven't had like a full normal season. Sure. And so it's kind of different to look at a class that's thinking about graduation next year, and they haven't even really had a full swimming season here at Linfield. So real nice to be back and just kind of moving forward as normal. We've got a full meet schedule. We've already done some meets. Sometimes we don't go to the sprint and relay meet, but I feel like we haven't raced that much in the last couple years compared to previous years. And then, our incoming people coming off club swimming and high school swimming, those things have been disrupted as well. And so it's just nice to get back at it. And that's definitely why we went to the sprint and relay meet this year, just to get back into racing.
Yeah, so I got to imagine that when it's a staggered season and meets are getting rescheduled and practices, sometimes only half the team's practicing and everything, I got to imagine like kind of the progression and development arcs kind of get screwed up a little bit there. Have you guys been able to, do you think you're getting back to normal with that, with seeing the normal type of development for your athletes?
Yeah, definitely. It's real nice in that sense as well. Like, we're able to kind of project and see where things are going to go and what we think might happen with some of the athletes. Nice to get some consistency in there so that we can, like I said, make some projections and look at relays for the end of the season. And we can start to do that now versus, in the past couple of years, we've had to wait till January to figure out what we're going to do for our conference championship. So it's good to start letting our minds as the coaching staff work a little bit and see that consistency. It's been real nice.
What did you like these first 3-4 weeks of the season through those sprint meets and, of course, against Willamette and Lewis and Clark last week?
Just to my point about racing, like, it's almost like our kids have been real eager to get to racing, and it's just been real nice to see the preparation. We've talked about the preparation. Like, we need to prepare now for what we are trying to do in February at our conference championships, and these dual meets and the relay meet and the sprint meet are all basically practice for what we're trying to do at the end of the season. So, we've done a good job of getting out there and racing and preparing to do that. And we've had some really good times so far. We've been successful so far. And now it's just, let's keep that ball rolling. So, what have you liked on the women's side? Who have been some of the standouts so far? What do you think some of the stronger events for you guys will be this year? The women, we have a little smaller roster than we've had in the past couple years, but it's, I think, a tighter knit group, and it's from top to bottom we're real strong. There's lots of names. Like, I could go down the roster of the names of people that are standing out, but we have our returning seniors. Alexis, Claudia, and Kate, and then you add in the juniors, Whitney and Maggie, Lauren, Bobo is a sophomore, and then we have our incoming people, Sarah Arpeg, Hannah Crocker is an incoming, she's a sophomore transfer, and then we also have Kirsty Kepo from Eugene coming in to really help bolster our squad and make it very well-rounded. So it's our women are looking strong. They're very, like I said, well-rounded. We have people in every event, and it's going to be a fun year.
How about on the men's side? Same type of question.
Yeah, our big guys that came in to help out are Rocco Veely and Carson Washburn, and we've got some great leaders on the team. We've got Eden Donaldson and Benjamin Simpson and Garrett Sutton kind of helping lead the way for the rest of our squad. But again, for the guys, top to bottom, we're real strong, and I'm real happy with where we're at right now. And again, just to keep using the phrase, keep the ball rolling.
Yeah. At PLU and then home against George Fox for your first home meet of the year this weekend. Where are you hoping to keep seeing that progression as you work through the first third of the season?
Yeah, going up to PLU is always tough.
Yeah, that's a great program.
It's a good program. It's well coached. Their coach left, retired this past year, and they've got a good new young coach in there, and it seems like there's some excitement in there. The venues is tough to they've got a definite home field advantage in that venue, just with the lighting and how small of it's kind of a small knit tight facility, and so I think the home team has some advantage there, but we have to ride the bus all the way up there and race the same day, and it's in the evening, so we've got some challenges to overcome with that meet, but we're excited, we're ready for the challenge, and I think it's going to be a good one. So then we come back and we have George Fox coming in here. Again, an up-and-coming program that's only started about 4 or 5 years ago. Their swimming program just up in Newburgh, so they actually have to go up to and swim in Tacoma as well that Friday night. So we're on an even playing field for that. And they'll come in here and they're going to race hard just like they do every year, and so it'll be another challenge for us and a challenge for the coaches, as far as we'll probably be riding the bus home on Friday night, making changes, and just making sure that we're swimming solid as well.
Yeah. Well, good luck to you this weekend.
Thanks.
And that's, again, the Cats will be at PLU on Friday night at 6 o'clock, and then on Saturday hosting George Fox at 1 o'clock. And we'll, of course, have live coverage of that on the Linfield Sports Network. Coach, good luck.
Hey, thanks a
for
lot.
the time.
Take care.